And Stella, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. I'm so okay here. I'm taking my vacation. Lingaw kay ko. I'm with my mother and my grandmother and my brother who's doing the camera for us. Okay, so right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am in a public office, a government office that provides services to aged people. And this is In-Home Supportive Services Public Authority. Taas kayong nangalan, but they're doing a lot of meaningful work here in Stockton, California. And with me are two ladies who are so into the thick of helping aged people in Stockton. We have Rebecca McLaughlin. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
She is the outreach recruiter and training specialist. And we have Janice Broder, the registry specialist. All gorgeous women, karong gabi here in BABAYE. And so we will talk about their program. It's called An Apple a Day, meaning familiar man mo sa poem, An Apple a Day, or is it a poem or is it a saying? It's an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So that's what they're doing. An apple a day keeps the doctor away from aged people. So tell us about it, Rebecca.
Hello, bye on the B.
All right.
Good evening.
Bye on the B. You're cute.
Thank you. We have came up with An Apple a Day. Is a method of training home care providers of the elderly in Stockton, California, and everywhere in California, they have what's called a public authority for in-home supportive services. Our particular office came up with An Apple a Day, and what we do is we meet every week on Thursday for about an hour and a half, and we discuss medical topics or safety topics for care providers to be safer at home, and also for the clients of in-home support to learn about their condition. They may experience a condition that they feel alone going through that. So having an environment where people can meet and talk about their condition is beneficial to both providers and recipients of in-home care.
That's great. How many clients or clients do you have, or are you serving right now?
This county, California, is divided in counties and then cities, and the government serves the cities within counties. And this particular, Stockton belongs to San Joaquin County, and in this county we have about 5,000 recipients or elderly that need care, and they match about the same, 5,000 providers. And these elderly individuals stay at home, and so the providers will go to their home and take care of them there. So about 5,000.
Yeah, thanks very much, Rebecca. I'd like to ask Janice, what does a registry specialist do?
What I do, part of all the 5,000 recipients who need the care, I am responsible for helping those who do not have a family member or a friend or a neighbor to care for them. I'm responsible to help them find someone. And our registry is, we're like a matchmaking service.
Matchmaking?
Yeah, we're like matchmakers. When people apply to be on the registry, they fill out an application, they tell us what their schedule is, what they're willing to do for the clients, and when someone calls us in need of a list of providers, I ask them several questions, and they're matched on based on what the applicant puts on their application, and that's how they're pulled and they're matched to the recipient. The recipient or the person who receives the care can hire whoever they want to take care of them in their home.
Which is plenty, the ones asking for help or the ones giving help, in your case?
We have lots of people who are willing to give help. A lot of people have family members and stuff, fortunately, to care for them. So there's a few people in our county, there's lots of people who are asking for help because they need other people to care for them, and that's where we come into place.
How long have you been working here, Rebecca?
I personally have been with this office for 2 years. 2003 is when I came on board.
All right, and how do you find it?
I love it. I love helping people. My degree is in communication, so I relate to your business. I love the art of communication and production, but I found that I love more the communication aspect and the dealing with people and helping them change a life. I mean, with this job, with Janice's job and my job are very related, and we help each other. It overlaps.
So it gives you a lot of fulfillment.
Yes, it does, because no one if we're fortunate enough, all of us will become elderly. All of us will need to depend on a relative. And none of us want to go to a nursing home or care facility, but with our program, it allows the elderly or the disabled to stay in their home safely. And we can provide the same amount of care that they would get in a nursing home, but they have the same dignity and they're able to stay in their own home.
Wonderful.
So,
and how long have you been here, Janice?
I've been here since October, at the end of 2003. So I've been here since October 2003. Yeah, I've never had a job where I felt more fulfilled at the end of the day. I've never had a job that I love coming to work, and it's just like I love working with people. It's the best job I've ever had. I actually love getting up and coming here every day. I love the people I work with. I love the clients who I talk to on the phone. You meet new people every day, interesting people. Lots of people, everybody has a different story to tell.
Yeah.
So
and you have families, right?
Yeah.
So how do you manage that? How do you balance your work and being moms?
In my case, I don't have a large family right now. It's just me and my husband.
I see.
We don't have any children. And
Not yet.
Not yet. But
She's working on it.
Oh yeah, you have to.
This keeps me busy during office hours. So on top of being rewarding, it's a perfect schedule because we still have a chance to have a life after
5 o'clock.
After 5 o'clock. We
right.
can have a good time together.
I see. And about you? How many children do you have, Jen?
I have 4.
4?
I'm the opposite of Rebecca.
Wow.
So when I come to work, that's my break from home. I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and I have 3-year-old twins.
Oh, you have twins?
Yeah, I have twins, so I have my hands full.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Does it seem like you have 4 kids?
I have 4 kids when I go home. So when I come to work, this is my break. This is my relaxation.
Like, is it more tiresome to be a mom than to be working here?
It is. At home, it's more
Alright.
demanding.
Yes.
Being at home, it's more demanding. I love coming here. It's a change of pace for me when I come to work. So I love coming to work. I love my kids too.
Caregiver.
Yeah.
That can understand caregiving.
Yes.
Being a caregiver for her own children.
Yeah, understanding that you need lots of patience and you have to love what you're doing.
So your twins, are they a girl and a boy, or
They're boy and girl. A boy and a girl.
Lovely.
Boy and a girl. I'm a twin too, so.
Oh, you have?
I have a twin sister and I have boy-girl twins, so
great.
I know I'm experienced dealing with them. I have experience when it comes to that.
Cool. Do you look alike? Your
Huh?
twin? No, you're different.
She has green eyes. She's very fair skinned and she has light brown hair. And I have
All
dark
right, I want to
features.
see that one of these days.
Yeah, she looks nothing like me. But coming to work for me is a change of pace. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. I can never ask for a better job
Oh, great.
than that, just to help someone else.
Now, going back to our work, to your work, I'd like to ask, how do you keep track of the quality service that's being given by your trainees? Does your office keep track, monitor the progress of these people?
Right now, the training, you're looking at it.
Yeah.
So I am the training
Yeah.
specialist, so I'm working hard to divide my job into going to the community and seek volunteers to do training as well, or learn from the community, because our clients, our recipients live in the community and they need to use the community to their advantage, and they probably want to stay at home, but they also can use the community for learning and also to live, instead of, because pretty soon your home can become an institution too.
Yeah.
So we don't want them to stay at home, maybe get out of the house, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to come and get out of the house and learn something and feel not feel alone.
Yeah.
Because there's other people going through what they're going through.
Yeah.
And this is the focus of the Apple a Day, and the focus not so much of having highly educated individuals that have diplomas and come in and train, more so an atmosphere where they can feel not alone and they can talk to other people and learn from each other. So I try to put it in a simple format.
Like in a structured way?
Yes,
structured way.
exactly. Exactly.
And she also offers first aid and CPR to everybody in our county who is a recipient or who does provide care. There's free training that we offer, and the Apple a Day thing is made up to provide different trainings that we deal with everyday life, like fire safety and nutrition and fall prevention. Those are things that people deal with on an everyday basis that are useful. And you also meet new friends, like your mom met a new friend
But
here.
we do measure our standards of training, but the way we do that is we actually ask for the input of the participants.
Yeah.
So we give them an evaluation form. They can put their suggestions. They can give us ideas.
They're in
and
control of what
yeah,
they're doing.
and then I go to work with that. Every feedback I get, I try to learn from it and just go out and see how I can come up with something that it is related to what they want, and maybe come up with an expert that is willing to volunteer an hour of their time and talk about that specific item that they
So
suggested.
it's very like tailor fit for
Yes.
Exactly.
clients.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, tailor fit. Okay, so I'd like to thank you so much, Janice and Rebecca, for
Thank you.
sharing with us your expertise and your experiences now with regards to taking care of our old people. And so, ladies and gentlemen, more power to you. So, natay duha ka power women still. We have Rebecca and Janice with us. Thank you so much, and I miss you. Dugay pa ko dire. I'll be giving you 3 more segments. Bye-bye and good night. Hi Stella, good evening. How are you there? Mingaw ko nimo. And right now, na ako diri sa balay ni Annabel Bartido here in Stockton. And she's a mom, a full-time mom who's taking care of her child na dunay cerebral palsy, and we will get an interview with her kung giunsa niya pag-manage yang time and pag-manage ang iyang mga challenges as a full-time mom nga whose only child at that still nga dunay nato very very difficult nga physical and mental disability. So we have Miss Annabel Bartido here with us, and we are in her beautiful house, Stella, diri sa Stockton. What is this particular village, Miss?
No particular village.
But
In Nathaniel Street.
Nathaniel Street.
Nathaniel
Alright.
Street.
Okay. I thought muna mo good mig village. It seems to me nga residential village nga
Yeah.
all the houses are uniform and you are in a certain block. But actually it's not the same in Cebu or elsewhere in the Philippines where there are exclusive villages. So at this
It's just
point,
part-
would you like to greet yung mga guests, mga viewers natin in Cebu? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Annabel's husband is from Cebu. So,
They're from
taga saan?
Naga Cebu.
Sa Naga. Naga, that's a southern town. So we reach there. So sino yung mga relatives niyo po doon?
Oh, I just want to greet all the Bartido family in
Uh-huh.
Naga Cebu.
Okay.
I've never been there, but anyway, I just want to say hi to all of you.
I see.
And also my cousin in Mandaue, the Cervantes family, Sarah and Ariel.
Ay, okay.
Hi, how are you?
So we reach, of course, Naga and Mandaue City, which is just within the vicinity of Metro Cebu. So ilang taon na po kayo dito sa Stockton, ma'am?
I'll turn 5 this coming September. I came here September 2000.
So, paano kayo napunta dito? Why did you choose to be here also?
It's a long story, but we'll make it short, okay?
Okay.
My husband petitioned me for 5 years, and then I joined them with my son. When I came here, I was working in Makati City, in one of the insurance company there, Tokyo Marine.
Ilang taon kayo doon na nag-work?
21 years.
Ay, mahaba. So, enjoy ka na sana dun sa buhay mo?
Yeah, I enjoy my work. I'm a secretary to a Japanese. And then, when I came here, totally wala nang trabaho. I mean,
So,
yeah.
paano mo in-adjust yun na you've been working as a corporate person
Yeah.
and then now you're here and full-time mom to a child na very special?
Yeah.
Paano mo in-adjust during the early years?
Well, at first I had a culture shock, which when everything was erased in my mind, especially the phone number at work, I forgot.
Hindi mo maalala?
Yeah, only for a week, huh? I forgot everything. And
Paano
then,
yan? Bakit kaya gano'n?
I don't know. And then I had dreams about my work, about my office mates, everything.
Does that mean na-miss mo ang mga ganong situation?
I miss. You know, the sudden change, the transition period, it's really very hard for me. Because I thought I don't know how to speak English because I've been working with the Japanese.
Oo. So you know how to speak Nippongo?
A little.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
Using
And yeah, my company's name before is Tokyo Marine and Fire Insurance.
I see. And then, doon kayo 21 years nag-work.
21
Can you
years.
imagine? And then, nung nandito na kayo, you did not even think of getting a job. Nag-isip lang kayo na alagaan yung anak.
Oh yeah. I want to work, but it's hard because my son is a handicap, really full-time job. So I have to accept it, you know.
Pero wala rin kayong choice to be here. Kesa you cannot be there naman in the Philippines the whole time habang nandito yung asawa niyo.
Yeah.
Is that the situation?
Yeah.
I see.
That's the situation.
So what sort of activities do you do here in Stockton?
Well, I have this activity, you know, the apple a day on the Thursday, and then sometimes I go out with friends. We always go to the mall with other women, and just attend church on a Saturday, and then sometimes I go out of town with my other friends, also female friends. It's the only thing I do.
Hindi kayo nabubore?
Sometimes, you know, it's boring. But whenever I feel that, I just go out. So, I miss going to the movies.
Oh yeah?
I miss going out with some friends, you know, Filipino friends. I miss my work, of course. I miss my office mates, my close friends.
Pero do you still keep in touch with them po?
Yeah, I still keep in touch with them. They always send me letters.
So when was the last time nakauwi kayo?
No.
Hindi pa? Since 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I see.
Because I'm waiting for my for 5 years, my 5 years here stay, which will be on September, and I'll apply for citizenship.
I see.
And then after that, hopefully next year, I can take a vacation for 2 weeks.
So talaga ano yan, talagang pinaka-asam-asam.
Yeah. I
Diba?
miss the mangoes.
Ay, oo, yung pagkain.
I miss the mangoes.
Mangoes of Cebu.
Yeah.
Oo. Yung mga dried fish.
Oh yeah.
Oo, di ba?
Fish.
But on the other hand, ano naman ang mga nakakatuwang nangyayari dito sa US or sa Stockton in particular that you also find privileged enough na experience mo?
Well, the only thing that is very hard here in America is when you take the bus. Kasi it's very far from my place, and you cannot just easily get a taxi because it's expensive. You know, car here is a luxury. I mean, no, it's a necessity, but in
Yes.
the Philippines,
It's
a
luxury.
luxury.
Yes.
Yeah, and one thing that I'm excited here about is my driving. Yeah.
Marunong na po kayo mag-drive.
Well, a little. Hopefully by December I can go out already and drive.
I see. So nagpa-practice na kayo and you're taking up your exams already?
I'm practicing, but next month I'll take the exam.
I see. Okay, tungkol naman kay Nicolay, Miss Annabel. He is right now 11 years old, ano?
Yeah.
And he's a special child kasi he has cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Paano man nila manage yung mga ganung klaseng sakit? And how do you do that as a mom?
Well, we do have some training for that.
training? Tinitrain yung parents on how to take care of children with cerebral palsy?
Yeah, cerebral palsy. And they have a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of support and a lot of, also when it comes to, like, I have my salary, so I receive money.
You mean government?
Yeah.
Government supports a lot
Yeah.
dito sa parents na may ganitong mga anak.
Yeah, they give support.
Mm-hmm.
This is one thing that is really blessed here in America, Hindi ka pababayaan ng government if you have a handicap like Nicolai. And they give all the support.
That's good.
Yeah.
So when you came here, nagkaroon ka kaagad ng training tungkol sa paano mag-manage yung mga ganon. But way back in the Philippines, wala hong training kayo.
Well, meron.
Parang maternal instinct lang.
Oh, no, there is one school
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
yung Elks Club, that's in Makati.
Okay.
I used to bring my son there before. So they do some therapy, and it's affiliated with, America.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not very hard.
I see.
Yeah.
So ngayon, yung anak nyo, is he just at home or does he go to school, a special school?
Oh, he goes to a special school, Walton School, with some other kids with disabilities.
Iba't ibang disability or puro lahat may cerebral palsy?
Oh, iba-ibang disability.
Okay. So ano naman, how is it during weekends naman sa family?
On a weekend, we usually go out. On a Saturday, we go to the mall with Nicolai, so at least he will not be bored. And in the afternoon, we go to church. Yeah. And then Sunday, sometimes we just stay home.
Parang kayo lang talagang tatlo the whole time.
Yeah.
Sa tingin mo ba this is positive para magiging mas close ang family na nandito kayo sa isang foreign place, nandito sa US, and then you get to be bonded so strongly, parang nuclear family kayo lang tatlo, wala na kayong yaya?
Yeah.
Positive ba po
Positive.
yun?
Well, oh. Yeah. Yeah, because Nicolai needs us. Yeah.
Pero nakakapagod din sa inyo. Paano kayo nakaka-energize?
How can I manage?
Oo.
Oh, I go out. I go out in the morning when he's at school.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you have your own social activities?
Yeah, I have some social activity like we play bowling,
Bowling.
and then go to the mall,
Mhm.
go shopping.
Oo.
A lot of people here in America, they enjoy shopping.
Oo nga, napansin ko.
Especially ngayon, may mga sale. Oh, we always have sale.
Oo. So that's the thing that perks you up, yung mga may sale.
Oh, of
Tapos
course.
pinapadala nyo sa Pilipinas.
Of course.
Di ba practice talaga natin yan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so ano mo yung mga future mga plans ninyo for the family while you're here in the US?
Actually, yeah. This Stockton is offering a free everything. Wala kang babayaran na. You can go to school. You can learn Microsoft.
Use the computer.
Yeah. And also they're offering, there's one school here that offer office assistant if you want to enroll in that course, or medical assistant. All you have to do is you just have to pay for the books, and the tuition fee is all free.
I see.
Yeah.
And so I would like to ask you for a last question, or can you give a piece of advice sa atong mga women viewers right now who want to make it here in the US? What should be taken into consideration? What should be taken especially in mind, yung mga adjustment skills ninyo, mga professional skills? How do you do it to succeed here in this foreign land?
First of all, alam ko na mga Filipinos are good in English. So, no doubt about it. But you have to be strong if you're in America because there's a lot of challenges. Like, at first, if you are a person who wants, outgoing, and all of a sudden you'll be in America and then you don't know how to drive, it would be very hard for you.
Yes, parang
The
napaka-punishing.
adjustment. Yeah.
Yes.
But you have to learn how to to adjust. and being friendly to other people, and don't think that Americans they're all nice people. But probably some you will encounter some, but generally America is a blessed country.
Yes.
And they always say that this is a land of
Milk and honey.
milk and honey.
Oo.
Yeah, it is true. Diba? So, my advice to you is, you have to be honest. Don't enter America with a visa na like, kasi may mga, I think there are some people who are into this business. They get people from the Philippines just to come here to America, and then they pay a lot of money.
Yes. So,
And
dapat hindi dapat ganun.
Dapat hindi ganon. Probably you can, but it's hard also if you will, get into this mail order bride.
Oo.
Not also nice.
It's also very risky.
Yeah, it's also risky. But there are some people, like I have a friend, she's now here in America, and she's married. And there is one organization, Christian organization, and he met a Christian man. And she's happy with the man.
She's lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just be careful.
Yeah,
no,
be
with whom we choose.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
So,
then, just stay with the Philippines na lang. Me, if ever, siguro, I want to be in the Philippines, kaya lang because of my son, mahirap. We don't have support from our government there, and here in America, we have a lot of support. So,
wow, thank you so much, Miss Annabelle, for sharing with us yung buhay mo dito sa US. And more power to you, more power sa pagiging mommy mo to Nikolai, which is a very challenging job, I know, and also to your husband, si Mr. Bertie. Yung first name niya? Nick. Okay, pareho sila.
Yeah.
Nick and Nikolai.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just about it, ladies and gentlemen. Maayong gabi ka rin yung tanan, and this is Marivir here in Stockton. Stella, I miss you, and I will see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye, thanks, and good night.